and then place your trail hand so it's facing upwards, your lead hand is facing downwards. Now, what you want to do is, first of all, you want to swing back, okay? And when you swing back, you want to make sure that you're setting it. So see the way that my alignment stick here is pointing down to my target line. This is a really good way of feeling that arm fold in the backswing. Now, what we want to do is we want to move the alignment stick. So watch this, see the alignment stick moves through the target line. So this means I'm coming down perfectly on plane. And then watch this, see the way I now allow my right arm to straighten. So I drop the pointer down towards the back of the golf ball. And what this exercise does very simply is it gives you the correct body angles. Lots of golfers I meet either stand up and they wouldn't be able to get it down to the ball, or they kind of turn incorrectly and they can't get down. So this exercise is really simple. Now, that's the first part of it. The second part of it is this whippingness. And the way you're going to get this whipping feeling is by taking that grip and take that hold and just narrow it. So bring your hands closer together and then just listen to this now. So the way, okay, this. Now, I am thinking to produce that speed is a sense of whipping. So I am just getting a sense of whipping this through by straightening my trail arm. So see the way my right arm straightens, and what that does is that allows this part to come down to the ball, but also this part comes around my body. So the way that it's kicking through, and that's giving me really good speed. So the way you can practice that is obviously with a normal alignment stick. Okay, like so, you do exactly the same thing, but when you want to produce that whipping feeling, you need to make sure that all of that excess is sticking out this lead side, okay? And then what you're going to focus on, can you hear it? Is making sure I'm allowing this arm to straighten, but I'm also focusing on this part, missing my body to that left-hand side. And that gives you that sense of whipping. Now, one more point that you have to make sure that you practice, okay? Now, the whole idea, and Pete Cowan talks about this a lot, talks about the relationship of the grip, and this is important because when you take hold of the club, what you should do is you should make sure that your trail palm is pushing pressure onto your thumb. See the way I'm doing this like so. Now the reason why that's important is because when you're doing that exercise of split handle, obviously when you go to hold the club closer together, you need to make sure you feel like your right palm or your trail palm is applying pressure onto your thumb so it's throwing the club down. Okay, if you don't do that, you won't be able to get that same effort. So now the reason why that's important is because when you're doing that exercise of split handle, obviously when you go to hold the club closer together, you need to make sure you feel like your right palm or your trail palm is applying pressure onto your thumb so it's throwing the club down. Okay, if you don't do that, you won't be able to get that same effortless feeling. Nearly finished. The last point is the release. If you do this motion correctly, what should happen is you should allow that right arm to straighten. Your body should be good, so when you finish, the club face should look like so. No twisting, no bending, arms nice and straight. So I'm going to do one slowly. Okay, look at that now. If I face you guys, look at that club face, nice and square. So you want to practice that drill, break it down, do it nice and simply first, focus on getting the club moving on plane, then get the sense of whipping, then start hitting some shots. It's going to change how you hit it, I promise. I'll see you soon.